What's up, traders? I know you clicked on this video because you want to see how I passed another 100K challenge with my Forex funds. I'm going to show you the two trades specifically that helped me pass this challenge. They happened last Thursday. I've taken some time over the weekend to reflect, and I think there's a couple of good lessons I can share with you. And then I'm going to show you, if you stay through till the end of this video, how I can help you get funded, how I can help you scale up your trading too. So let's get into it. Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you're new, my name is Austin Silver. I really appreciate you being here. Today, like I said, we're going to go over these two trades in particular that helped me pass my second 100K challenge with my Forex funds. So far, I have no complaints about this company. The payouts have been great. Their customer service has been great. All of the people there are awesome. So I think my Forex funds is a really solid option for those of you looking to get funded. As you can see, this is the certificate that they give you when you pass phase 2. If you don't know, and I'm not getting paid by them to share this, my Forex funds, it's 8% in phase 1, 5% in phase 2. I was able to get the 5% in phase 2 with about 30 days left. Maybe 20-something days left, still with plenty of time to go. So if you have a system like we teach here at ASFX, it's very possible to get funded and then stack funded accounts. You guys know James, he's been funded for almost 2 years between FTMO and my Forex funds, and he just got over $20,000 in payouts this past May. So there's plenty of room to scale, but you've got to have a system. So now that you've seen the certificate, you know that this is legit. I want to show you, this is my daily report card. This specifically, if you look at the bottom, this is the daily report card from Thursday of this past week. Now, this daily report card is customized specifically for people in the Black Shirt Club. And remember at the beginning of the video, I said, I'm going to show you how I can help you get funded. Well, the Black Shirt Club is it. In the Black Shirt Club, you get to work closely with me, Tom, the Kaizen trader, and James, the guy I just mentioned, if you don't know who James is, with the big payout. So you're working closely with guys that can prove they can get funded and prove they can get paid out. We're going to show you, by tracking all of your data, where your biggest weaknesses are and how we can improve them through tracking your habits, tracking your trades, making you do daily report cards, making you do weekly report cards. That's just one piece of it. The second piece of it is you get weekly private coaching sessions to really hone in on those areas that need improvement with your coach, whether it's me, Tom, or James. So all the information for the Black Shirt Club is at asfx.biz/BSC. We start the next 12-week program September 1st. So if you're watching this, check out the link. If it makes sense for you, let's get you into September's program. I've got 10 seats left. We only do this for 15 people at a time. Now, if it doesn't make sense right now and September doesn't work, we're going to do another program in January so we can get you enrolled then. We're going to continue to do multiple programs per year with the only goal to help people scale up and to help people get funded, because that's what we've done now with multiple people here in ASFX, Tom being the most recent one. That's why I brought him onto the coaching side, because I think he has the most applicable, most recent experience to share. So check that out, asfx.biz/BSC for Black Shirt Club. Now into today's or Thursday's daily report card. So you can see I've got my non-negotiable pre-trading routine. I did my meditation, I did my 8 ounces of water, and I did my push-ups to start the day Thursday. There's two trades we're going to talk about, like I said. First, NASDAQ longs. This is an A1 entry. I'm going to show you the markups here in a second. The news today was that breaking news that Boris Johnson quit last night. Other than that, there was medium impact 830 USD news, unemployment claims, nothing too crazy. The market at 9:30, an hour after this 8:30 news, the market opened up and the volatility kicked in my direction, and that's what helped me with these trades. So the risk here, everybody's going to want to know, well, how much did you risk to get this done? Going into this, I only needed a little less than 2% to pass the 5% for phase 2. So I put 0.3% risk on the first trade, this NASDAQ trade, and I put 0.25% risk on the A2, because that's what it says in my trading plan to do. It has to be 0.25 right now with A2s. I put 0.25 on the second trade, which was Bitcoin. So total, we're talking about 0.5% risk, but because both trades individually went 4R, I was able to pull about 2% gain on the entire day. So first, like I said, at the top, we've got the NASDAQ trade. In between the NASDAQ and the Bitcoin trade, you can see there were a ton of great setups on Thursday. A setups, a couple of B setups, but A setups across the board on the A1 and A2 entry. Now, the A2 entry is something that I'm going to be talking about more as time goes on. It's still something we're testing, but the testing is fantastic. I even just had the thought in the shower today. I'm like, maybe I'll do a webinar where I just teach everybody the A2. So I'm not sure how we're going to present this, but it's coming. So on this day, we're bullish NASDAQ, we're bullish Bitcoin, because the day before, if you take a look back at Wednesday, I actually had a Bitcoin A2 long. Let me show you this trade first. This trade, I'm long here. Basically, long story short, I pull out of the trade here, even though it's a bullish candle. I got faked out. I got out mid-candle because I was frustrated with it not moving. And I wanted to make sure that if this was not moving, that this wasn't going to drop and NASDAQ would then drop and I would potentially lose both trades. Excuse me. So I decided to take this trade out. And then this bias, as it continued higher to finish the day Wednesday, created the long bias for Thursday, which set up the big trade. So the big Bitcoin trade on Thursday looked like this. So first you can see this is Wednesday, right? Wednesday off the 50, we chop around. It moves higher after there was FOMC 2 o'clock on Wednesday. It does reach 1R after that news, and then it carries higher into the end of the day. So then, of course, Thursday, I'm coming in and I'm staying bullish. We had a perfect market sentiment line. We got an A2 entry at 730. That is the only signal right there, and we've coded this indicator that paints the A2 for you, which makes it super easy. That's why when I share it, you guys are just going to take it and run, I know. So it's not like I'm rush to share it. I just want it to be right, So I take the position. It shifts down, which is a sign that we think might be a good sign to close 50%. But I felt so strong that I was right from yesterday's bullish bias. And I bitched on that trade yesterday. Excuse my French. I pulled myself out of the trade yesterday in frustration. So when I got out half and it wasn't going towards the stop loss at the 1618 fib, I added back in because I felt really confident that this perfect market sentiment, the EMAs were going to take us higher. Now, on top of that, and this is the kicker, as this is dropping initially, if you look at my other trade, this NASDAQ trade, you'll see NASDAQ lifts here at the 930 open. So NASDAQ, I'm out of this trade at 930. It goes 3.4, 3.5 R by 945. That's when I'm done with the trade. 930 to 945, like 950, I'm done with that trade. If you look at the Bitcoin trade, here, this doesn't even start moving until 9:30, just into profit. So I'm holding this trade until about 10:30, 11 o'clock when I get the full 4R 1% gain that I needed. The reason I did not close either of these trades in pieces like you guys have normally seen me do is because when I'm taking phase 1 and phase 2 of these challenges, sometimes if you have a really good trade setup like this one where NASDAQ and Bitcoin both looked bullish, perfect market sentiment. Look at NASDAQ, perfect EMAs. Look at this beautiful bullish sentiment. These are the days where it's like, this could rip ADR to the upside, average daily range to the upside, and I want to be involved in it. So in that situation, if I can hold, I'm going to hold. And this moved so quickly that it made me think Bitcoin could rip too. So the NASDAQ kind of led the Bitcoin move for me. Now here's the full move from this trade. Way through ADR on Bitcoin. Right? I was getting out and then I got back in, but I closed 50% of this thing down here at 20,400. It goes to 21,800, right? Huge move. That is coupled with, if you take a look, the full NASDAQ move, ADR to the upside, average daily range to the upside, like I said. And this is just an A1 2 candle formation. This is what we teach in the beginner course. So even if you join the Black Shirt Club, you're going to get the entire starter pack. And the starter pack includes the course that teaches you how to trade A1 entries, just like this. Simple breakouts like this. I'm going to be going over this trade a lot. We have our Miami seminar coming up this week. These are great examples. So here, when I go through and I do my report card, as you can see, I really did not make any mistakes with this. This was a great trade. Both trades were great. Got me over the line. I did everything I needed to do off the charts and on the charts. So if you look at my weekly grading, I didn't fill my weekly review in yet. I got to do that today because it's Sunday. You can see my grade for the week was a B, 87.5% on or off the charts, doing the things that I need to do to keep myself balanced. I slacked on spending time with Riley, and I slacked a little bit on spending time with the cats, and a little bit on the beginning of the week, I did not go to bed on time. But on the charts this week, you can see 95%. I was almost A plus perfect. Now, Friday says I got a D because I didn't trade Friday, so it doesn't count that, so that's why this B is only calculating Monday to Thursday. You get this with the Black Shirt Club too, this weekly tracking. But you can see my trading errors, and this is why I'm going to sit here now and do some detailed weekly report card review. 2 mistakes. I didn't get out as it wasn't working for me. I got to review that on my trades from earlier in the week and be able to get out of those trades even quicker. The whole week I was kind of sideways. I was up, I think, 0.4%, 0.5% going into Thursday between Tuesday and Wednesday's trades. So if you take any lesson from this has been a little bit longer of a video, but that's okay. I want you guys to really see the value. I hope that you're getting it from here. And hopefully this makes you want to join the Black Shirt Club, because that's really where I can help you guys get funded and scale up too. But see from my trading and take it from my mouth. The big thing here is keeping risk small. I made 2%, risking 0.5%, 4R. That's possible. Keeping risk small, catching those big moves, being in the market when those are there. I knew my setups were there based on that technical setup, based on that price action. So when I see it there, I know I got to be in the game. And then the other days when it's not working, you got to know when to get out. You got to know how to keep the losses small. And that's why position sizing is so important. But we can help you work with that in the Black Shirt Club. So I hope this video has been valuable. I hope that I hope all the haters who saw some of my other videos and were talking shit in the comments, I hope this, gets you stirred up a little bit more. I'm working on the 200K account now. Then we'll combine the two and be working with 300K. That's the max allocation with my Forex Funds as of right now, as of filming this video. That could change. So that's my plan. But yeah, I appreciate you guys always. Make sure you're subscribed. Thumbs up. Hopefully we'll see you in the Black Shirt Club. And if you're ready for just the courses, it's asfx.biz/education. I'm here to help you guys in any way that I can. Please reach out to me. And thank you for your time. Have a great week, everybody.